So Sony wants a piece of the vlogging cake. They don't even realize they already had the perfect vlogging camera, the X3000. You haven't even updated it in 14 years. And they keep on working on stuff, the ZV1. Thanks for that. A6400. No stave, who needs it? I need it. So we talk about this new rumor. It's not an A6900. We know A7000. Sony Alpha rumor is very accurate. He's never wrong. He licks a mosquito and then licks a raccoon, whichever tastes worst. That was twice as worse. Mark II is, oh my God. Very accurate. Let's talk about it. Will Sony disappoint us again? I bet they will. And we'll test a bunch of new stuff. I ruined it in the shade.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So I figured we'd do a little dumpster vlog. We're on the Sony a7S III with the 28mm Tony 2. Active stave engaged. Way too much tone for our own goods. And I have a couple things. I want to try a black Pro Mist filter because we have one in that size, and an ND filter to get, we're at 1/800th, so I don't know what that's going to do. Not much. And I also brought the Olympus for some reason with its ND filters. Why didn't I complete saying reason? Oh boy, I suck. This is the hero shot, kneeling beside the dumpster, orange balanced with the green skin tones of the dumpster. So let's just talk about it. Rumors have it that Sony's making an aps-c vlogging camera again. Another design perfect for vlogging. It's probably going to be packaged with a 40mm lens with the crop. Oh no. Oh no. She's kind of rude to interrupt my dumpster vlog. It's not the first time that's happened either. Is this a message? It's not a good spot? I disagree. The smell would say otherwise. Oh, little Sony. Look at you try. Ooh, that's a stretch. I almost pulled the whole system forward. So, aps-c vlogging. I'm actually somewhat excited. I'm mildly excited about this because if they add the active stave, you got something. There's two lenses that have potential to excite us. Now first, let's try the black Pro Mist filter and ruin this already super soft lens. I don't want to go into the sun. Is everything better? Oh, the beauty mode engaged. Black Pro Mist and a soft lens? Who's got the teenage girl skin now? I have it. Is this good content? The shadowy figure vlog. It's eye tracking me still. I look pitch black. How are you doing it, Sony? Stop it. Stop showing off. I will use this clouded moment. Tiny cloud gave us the perfect lighting. So picture this, an A7, you piece of shit. That didn't last. That did not last. A7000, let's call it. Active stave, 30 megapixels, 24. That's the thing. It's rumored to have the same old 24 megapixel. That thing had rolling shutter like waves in the ocean. This feels more like a cash grab, let's use up all our old equipment type of release again. Same old sensors, you know it's the same flippy screen, that same 900 dot one. It's so painful, but it's not like it's not a good sensor. It's just the rolling shutter. Are they gonna fix that? I doubt it. It's noticeable. That's not something I even care about or test until you use a Sony camera. And then you just do one thing like that. Your life's over. Unless you have sun stars in your life. Sun star. Damn you. Damn you, Black Pro Mist. You ruined the sun stars. But there are a lot of potential benefits of this camera. I'm not kidding you. I'm even thinking of pouncing. If you can, couple things. We'll get to it. Why am I doing these? Let's switch. Put the ND filter on plus the Black Pro Mist, and then we'll talk. Okay, ND filter on top of the Black Pro Mist. 1/160th of a shutter. We're almost into friendly motion blur. That lady who drove in the white car, she's still there. She's just sitting in her car. I'm trying to dumpster vlog here. We'll have to go this way into the street with people. It's a bunch of bullshit. Electric bus. Look at us, innovating. So there's two ways this train can go. Sony can just be doing what I just said, and they're just like using up all their old gear to make a bullshit camera that's slightly better. It's an a6600 with active stable, and that's it. It could be that. Let's hope it's not, and they're actually trying. Highly doubtable, but let's imagine for a second. That's someone's house. It's an apartment building. They're like, you couldn't get closer to a bus zone. Okay, let me show you something. We're on standard stabilization, and this is what we're used to with Sony. Not very good. It's a little shaky, a lot of shaky. Jittery, the micro jitters, macro jitters, both kinds. Let's just, oh, hey, I don't know, I've never tested it on this lens. It could be absolute dog shit, but most likely much better. Active stable is legit. On an aps-c, you have a smaller sensor. I do believe that's your weakness with the E-mount for full frame. It's right tucked into the corners. You can barely move that thing at all. That's why they're cropping it, and then their stable actually does something. aps-c improve the IBIS mechanism, so that's improved, plus the addition of active stable. It would be better than this. It has to be better than this. You can't be like, oh, it's as good as a full frame stable now. It has to be better. And this is already decent if you're careful. So we could have something. And then you have a couple different lenses. You got the Sony 10-18 also stabilized, Tony 4. Disgusting, but stabilized with improved IBIS working together and active stable, and ultra super wide. That's a 15mm equiv. With the crops, it'll be like 17ish. That's enough. We're at 28 here. Be real with yourself. So you got that 10-18, and it's pretty super light. It's like 250 grams. I'll put it here in case I'm definitely wrong. So there's that. Ultra lightweight, like the body itself. If they can knock it down a bit. I'm looking for something easier, still good quality. That would be it, potentially. And then you also have the Tamron, slightly less wide, 11 but longer, 11 to 20, 2.8. No stable though. But will it matter? Improved IBIS and the active might not need the lens stable. You got two options, and dare we dream, the Sigma 16mm, now you're pushing into it's too heavy and maybe too shaky. But you could double as a studio cam with just two lenses. You pick either the Sony or the Tamron for vlogs, and then back in the studio, Sigma 16mm or 30mm. Cinema's yours. It's all yours. But I just wanted to switch to Olympus. I had no transition, but let's do that. Did this ND filter just ruin Olympus colors in the brightest sun of the whole day? No clouds. Even the chemtrails must have cleared. Oh boy. How was the Sony 28mm, by the way? Too tight? Too much tone? I find this is perfect. I was debating getting the 9-18. You lose tone. Too wide, not much wider, but this is your lens. Fantastic. Who does the hero shot better? I have a feeling Sony's gonna take that one. Oh boy. So what I would really want from this aps-c is if they're actually trying to make a new camera and it's not just old recycled material, put in some better specs. 10-bit, like that's what I really want. 10-bit, I would like a lower megapixel sensor, aps-c 8 megapixel sensor, dynamic range keeping up, if not exceeding your A7S III, super slow-mo. Can you give us at least the ZV1 bursts? Is it a stacked sensor? The 960p for like 2 seconds, 4 maybe? Can I have 4? You could do so much. The autofocus, you don't have to improve that ever again. Think of like in 90 years, someone's like, oh, this Sony autofocus is not very, like anybody in the future is gonna be like, wow, wake them up from a coma. They'll be happy. I feel like I'm not in focus 1 second of this whole video. What is going on? That's not in focus. There's no way that is. It's tracking me. What's happening? What's happening? Why? This is going to be very interesting to see in post if I'm in focus or not, but whatever. So is this going to be a new release? It could be exciting. A tiny little sensor. I mean big sensor, tiny weight. Sony's good at that. They like the light stuff. If you're curious about how dumb I am, it's very. I had the manual focus clutch open, focused on wherever the hell. That's a bitch. That's a real bitch. Oh, I look so foolish for at least 3 minutes straight. Oh, we're not used to that here on the channel. Wow, what a bitch. Piece of shit. I wanted to see it for myself. I wanted to see versus the Sony in that same lighting. God. And then we could judge the tone. Oh, the whole thing was tone. That's what happens when you misjudge the tone. You think too much about it, the whole thing becomes tone. Piece of shit. I was thinking this ND filter would help cut down the over-sharpened image of the Olympus. It could. Filters are supposed to do that. Not really, they're not. You're not supposed to lose quality, but most of the cheap ones do. We're on a Fotka, a frickin' Fotka. So it should be cutting down the harsh sharpness and then ultimate setup. So the whole Sony aps-c, like who cares? Who cares about that thing? You're not Olympus. You suck at life. But they're good. It could be good if you try this time, Sony. Don't pull a ZV1 on us and just really focus on the X4000. Where's that? Where is it? I can't believe that manual focus clutch. They bite you back. It's like nice to have until you forget it was clutched. And then Olympus still has the face box tracking you on image. You can see it, like even in manual focus. It never stops. Oh, God. I'm just gonna go. So, aps-c, good times. There's not many lenses, but there's enough. You got the ones you need for vlogging and the studio from Sigma. So, it's a potential system. Terrible color science. Will they give us S-cinetone? I doubt it. I doubt it hard. I'm gonna go after you buy a Fuji Assassin t-shirt. Subscribe for more videos and I'll see you in the next one.